Bolshevik, my name is Freya, and okay, listen, I know I've been doing a lot of Sims videos lately. I get it. I hear you, I understand you, you're valid. Uh, I can't help myself. They're too much fun. Yeah, I made an apartment building, in The Sims this time. I don't actually remember what the town I used for it was. I'm sure somebody, one of my subscribers who's more versed in The Sims than I am, can tell you. But I took a random beach lot and I just bulldozed like a huge chunk of it. I don't even think I needed to bulldoze it. I think there was just like it was like a park, and I just started building this apartment structure on it, and it actually turned out pretty good. I decided not to have it on the side there because I didn't have enough room to have a proper balcony, so they all actually end up facing the front. And it took me a while to get a layout that I liked, but I really, really, really like what I wound up with. So you're going to watch me do that, and when I furnished them, I actually had to do it 6 times. 3 of those times I had to mirror it, so that was interesting too. Yeah, okay, so I'm putting down like the basic layout of the rooms now. I'm trying to narrate this while I watch the sped up replay footage, which is not something that I typically do when I'm making videos like this, but I figured this is a more efficient way for me to make videos. I don't know, it's July, it's Texas, it is hot, and I am exhausted, so I'm just honestly trying to find a way to make videos out of the gaming stuff that I normally do in my own free time, instead of trying to continue the series that I typically do for you guys. That being said, I haven't given up on the Rags to Riches challenge, not when I'm like, in my personal opinion, so close to completion. Nor have I given up on my Don't Starve playthrough, just taking a break because those require a little bit more brain power from me than just mindlessly replicating the same apartment floor plan 6 times over. I don't know why I decided to go with like a green theme for the actual apartments themselves, but I really wound up liking it. And the sim that I wound up moving in to be the landlord of this apartment building is a sim that I made a long time ago for a tiny living playthrough, and she's very eco-friendly, so I think it's super cute having the green layout for it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just dropping down a level to eyedrop the objects and then replicating them as I go, and it's incredibly tedious. I've got the video sped up such that the build itself will only take 5 minutes, and then I've got a little bit of gameplay at the end that isn't sped up, but I might speed it up by the time I get to it in the editing process. I don't know, no promises yet. I think that's the 3rd stack of apartments, so once I'm done with that, you get to watch me decorate the lobby, which is a little bit more fun. But if you guys enjoy me doing these, like, speed builds, then obviously let me know about that, because, hey, if you like this, I can make more of these real easy. I build things and then don't use them all the time, except anytime I build something, I'm like, oh, I should totally play in this, and then I do until the game crashes, and I'm like, I hate everything. This game always crashes on me, I'm never playing it again. And then I do play it again, because I'm weak, but okay, yeah, so I'm doing the lobby now. Still kind of following the green theme, just not as heavily. But I've got lots of plants just scattered around because I think plants really make a lot pop. And I mean, the same can be said of my own home. My room is covered in houseplants, so's my living room. I've got plants all over the place. I find they just liven up an area. I mean, I guess that's the point. They are plants, but you know what I mean. Anyway, there's a little coffee bar, little kitchen. I'm about to put up a little gym in the apartment complex. And then I'm taking down that topmost part of the house because it was a lot of space that I wasn't doing anything with. And I kind of like how I did the slant roof for that. And then I had to put the roof back on that gazebo outside. And yeah, no, that's it. So I took my my sim, I think her name was Courtney Lind or something like that. And I moved her into first floor apartment, and let's see. I used the roommate services, which I had to find first because I've actually never done the roommate services thing before. I wanted to see how easy it would be to make a sim be a landlord and how easy that sim's life would be. Now, obviously, this is a very expensive lot because I made it in edit town mode, so I didn't have a budget or anything. So Courtney started off this game already considered filthy rich. However, it actually was super easy with that many roommates. I wound up with 5 roommates because there were 6 apartments and Courtney was living in one of them. And they paid me in rent 7 times what the bills were. And so I actually had this story then at that point, because that's how I play the game, of Courtney just living there, living it up, living off other people's rent money, and she just spent her days writing trashy novels. So that was a lot of fun. I'm also always so thoroughly impressed by the quality of the puns that we get from Maxis products. I think it was Maxis that came up with all the clever names for things in The Sims anyway. Yeah, there was like, one of the roommates was named Lucy Fern, and she was an evil sim. And, you know, there were just like a whole bunch of pun names that I discovered while playing this specific, like, go through. And actually, one of the Sims was near identical in personality to Courtney. So I just got them together. Like, I just got them to start dating. And they wound up having a kid. Yeah, Charmaine Man. But also, like, another Sim who's a party animal. His name was Des Eyre. I mean, it's probably Air, like Jane Eyre, but, like, Desire, you know? So I thought that was pretty funny. But no, Charmaine, wound up dating Courtney, and then I got them to engineer a baby together, and it was super cute. But I've been thinking about doing a completely separate playthrough where I try to figure out just how much of a slumlord a sim can be in this game, because, like, I'm getting a bunch of money in rent, like about $7,000 in weekly rent, and the weekly bills in this game are about $1,000. So that's insane. So I want to see if I can, like, make a really, really cheap house with, like, a whole bunch of bunk beds, you know? And just enable roommate services for that. And I don't know, you probably would collect less money in rent for something like that. But also, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can just, maybe I've found, like, the secret to, doing something like a legacy challenge or rags to riches or something like that, to doing that in, like, record time without needing to lift a finger. Anyway, let me know if that's something you want to see. That's gonna do it for this video, so thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!